A powerful cyclone slammed into India's eastern coastline Friday morning. Officials say at least 3 people have been killed. Cyclone Foni made landfall in the state of Odisha around 8 a.m. local time. The storm brought heavy rain and wind speeds measuring more than 120 miles per hour.
Cyclone Amphoon has started the process of making landfall in West Bengal in the Digha region. This will continue for several hours. Nearly 4.5 lakh people have been evacuated in Bengal and Orissa ahead of the landfall of the cyclone. It was a super cyclone. It's now a very severe cyclonic storm. The wind speeds still very, very high at 190 odd kilometers per hour in gusts.
Now, earlier it was always the east coast that would in fact witness more cyclones in a year. Scientists, however, now believe that it's the Arabian Sea that's fast becoming the hotbed of cyclones. Climatologists say that rising temperature could be turning the Arabian Sea into the new cyclone generator thanks to climate change.
Cyclone Tauktae has pummeled India's western coast from Kerala and Tamil Nadu to Maharashtra and Gujarat. It is the first major cyclone to originate in the Arabian Sea, long considered peaceful this year.
The years 2019, 2020 and 2021, a terrifying trinity. Each year, the North Indian Ocean convulsed with monstrous cyclones, 3 major ones in a row. In the Bay of Bengal, we saw Foni in 2019 and Amphan in 2020. Both Category 5 behemoths unleashed their fury. The Arabian Sea wasn't spared either, succumbing to the wrath of Tauktae, a Category 4 titan, in 2021. But 2022 offered a deceptive pause. Unfavorable conditions held strong all year. Yet the Bay of Bengal, fueled by a negative IOD, remained a breeding ground for storms. Numerous tropical storms churned, but none reached true power. Not even a Category 2 dared to raise its head. Now, 2023 dawns with a flicker of trepidation. El Nino stirs, the IOD shifts positive, and the North Indian Ocean simmers with the potential for monstrous cyclones. We, at Weather Analyser, ever vigilant, have divided our forecasts into 2 peak seasons: the pre-monsoon season from March to May and the post-monsoon season from October to December. As you can see, will this year be another unrelenting barrage, a repeat of 2019, 2020 or 2021? Will a Category 5 Leviathan once again stalk our shores? Or we will see happening something different? This is the 2023 North Indian Ocean cyclone season, as analyzed and animated by Weather Analyser, the most underrated weather forecasting channel of India.
In the Atlantic Ocean, hurricane season starts on June 1st, but other parts of the world, it is well underway. And this is the case in the Bay of Bengal, where we have Cyclone Mocha out here. Now remember, cyclones are the exact same thing as hurricanes. They're just in a different part of the world. And this storm peaked as the equivalent of a Category 5 on the Saffir-Simpson scale. Absolute devastating conditions here in that right front quadrant. Already seeing reports of storm surge coming out of this area on this very low-lying, vulnerable coast. It's definitely going to have major impacts, not locally, but even globally. We're going to be seeing a ripple effect from this. I mentioned vulnerable coast, but also the geopolitical situation here. There are thousands of refugees in temporary housing in these low-lying areas have been asked to evacuate. Strongest storm ever make landfall there in Myanmar.
Extremely severe cyclonic storm Mocha is making landfall over the Myanmar-Bangladesh coast, forcing the evacuation of hundreds of thousands of people to safer locations, many from frail homes in low-lying areas. The powerful cyclone brought heavy rain and winds up to 195 kilometers per hour, which could see dangerous flooding in areas around the Bay of Bengal. The maximum sustained wind speed would be 180 to 190 kmph, gusting to 210 km per hour.
Latest on cyclone Biparjoy, which is less than 200 kilometers from the Gujarat coast, and it will be crossing Saurashtra and Kutch and adjoining Pakistan coast between Manvi and Karachi near the Jakau Fort. The timings of the cyclone have got pushed back. Earlier it was expected after 4 o'clock, but it could be even later now towards the night. It's been classified as a very severe cyclonic storm, and Biparjoy is likely to carry a maximum wind speed of 115 to 125 kilometers per hour is what the weather department has said. So that's come down. The wind speed a day ago was estimated at 150, so it has come down to 150 to 125.
Saurabh Bakhtania bringing us this live ground report. Listen in.
है वो बहुत ज्यादा हो चुका है और हवाएं इतनी ज्यादा तेज है, आप समझ सकते हैं कि यहाँ पर खड़े रह पाना भी मुश्किल है। और ये जो बारिश हो रही है वो इस तरीके से हमारे शरीर पर लग रही है, आप समझ सकते हैं कि खड़े रह पाना भी यहाँ पर बहुत ही ज्यादा डिफिकल्ट है। आपको बता दें कि जामनगर में कल देर रात से जबरदस्त तेज बारिश हो रही है और अब आपको बता दें कि हवाएं भी बहुत ज्यादा तेज हो गई है। तो लोगों से यही अपील रहेगी कि वो अपने घरों में बने रहे और घरों से बाहर ना निकले, क्योंकि ऐसे हालात लगातार आज देर शाम तक बने रहेंगे। कैमरा पर्सन वैभव कटपुरकर के साथ सौरभ बख्तानिया।
Weather experts have predicted the formation of twin cyclones in the Arabian Sea and the Bay of Bengal in a rare phenomena previously observed in 2018. While Cyclone Tej is set to turn into a severe storm brewing in the Arabian Sea, Cyclone Hamoon in the Bay of Bengal is in a premature stage.
কক্সবাজার উপকূল অতিক্রম করেছে প্রবল ঘূর্ণিঝড় হামুন। মঙ্গলবার সন্ধ্যার পর থেকে ঘূর্ণিঝড়টির অগ্রভাগ কুতুবদিয়ার উপর দিয়ে বাংলাদেশের উপকূল অতিক্রম শুরু করে। এ সময় ঝোড়ো বাতাসে গাছপালা, ব্যবসা প্রতিষ্ঠানের সাইনবোর্ড সহ বাইরে নানা সরঞ্জাম উপড়ে গিয়ে যান চলাচল বাধাগ্রস্ত হয়। কক্সবাজার শহর ও মহেশখালী গাছ ও দেয়াল চাপা পড়ে মারা গেছেন ৩ জন। ভোররাতে ঘূর্ণিঝড়টি উপকূল পার হয়েছে বলে জানিয়েছে আবহাওয়া অফিস।
Cyclone Mocha landfall process that now begins. Pramod Madhav, who's right there at the epicenter. Pramod, take it away. Cyclone Mocha to making its landfall at 2 p.m.
The landfall process has already been initiated, and we are at a location called as Patla, where there is absolutely a lot of water, a lot of rain, and a lot of wind as well. The wind speed has increased. In fact, you could see those coconut trees over there. They are absolutely dancing to these winds, and the sea is completely at rage, and that's the reason fishermen have not been allowed to venture here itself. This entire spot is under the control of NDRF because it's a very important beach called Patla, and earlier also the prediction was made that the landfall would occur between Nellore and Machilipatnam near Patla as such, but it seems that the landfall process has initiated near Nellore itself, a location called as Kavali, but the brim of the actual anger of the cyclone, severe cyclone Mocha, you can see here the way it's lashing. The wind is completely lashing over here.